Hello everyone, this is Monday, January the 22nd, 2024. It's 11:30 a.m. and we have a current temperature of -5 with a wind chill of -11. So as long as you can stay out of the wind, it's not bad. Stay out of the wind and stay in the sunlight. It's pretty good. I'll be beginning this video at the Water Street bus terminal. Right here, I'll go to the end and then we'll come back. Go back down there and get out on the street, okay? This is one of the old parts of the city, historic properties is just up here. We're not going to do that today because we've done that before. So, here we are. Duke Street's up that way and Lower Water Street is this way. So we're going to go down Lower Water. Now, there's no buses in here right now. Well, there will be. There's one coming. They all come down the hill usually and come up along here and park here. And there are different areas depending on what bus you're going to get on, where you wait for it. This is a bus terminal. There's no inside place to go in and sit down. You just have to sit on these benches here, and that's all it is. That's the best you got. Sitting on one of those benches while you're waiting for the bus. There's a few of them along here. Right here at the end is Tim Hortons. This one's been here a while, and it's okay. It's nice to see them, I guess. You get a lot of street people here in this Tim Hortons. A lot of people that are homeless and things like that in this area. And you got very wealthy in this area. The apartments in that building right there are anywhere between $2,500 and $3,000, $3,500 a month. So you got people that got money here, and you got people that don't. Anyway, I'm heading south on Lower Water. It is a nice day. Sun's shining bright, and there's not a cloud in the sky. Isn't that amazing? Not a cloud anywhere. It's a good blue sky. And if you can stay out of the wind, stay in the sunshine, it's good. Well, that's what I'm going to try to do today. I think I stated before, but if you're new to the channel, my wife is a courier driver, and this is her last stop of the day right here. Right here. But this early yet. So I don't think I'll run into her today because it's too early. She comes down here around 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I'll be home before that. Oh, there's a place that claims they have delicious fish and chips. I've never tried it. It might be good. McLeave's McClevy's, not McLeave, McClevy's, I guess is what it is. McClevy's delicious fish and fish. Oh, not fish and chips, fish dishes. I read it wrong. I thought it said fish and chips. It's fish dishes in there. Anyway, there's the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic. It's a great spot to tour, and I wouldn't know about right now. It might not even be. It might be open all year. I'm not sure. I can't really say about that. I know in the summer it's very busy. It's really good. When we first came here, which is going on 6 years ago now, we went in there to see what the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic was like. It takes quite a while to go through there, and it's really worth doing. Highly recommend it to anybody who comes to Halifax and wants to learn more about Halifax. Go in the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic. Looks like our wind is coming from the east by the look of that flag. It's not a hard wind, but it's what it looks like. It's coming from the east. Now it's settled down altogether now. But when it was blowing, it was pointing towards the west. So, but you never know. I thought before the wind would blow one way and then it turn around going another way. It's hard to tell because with buildings it can swirl around the buildings and it's not really blowing the way you think it is. Anyways, did you have a good weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? We did. We didn't do a whole lot, but we had a good weekend anyways. The weekend goes way too quick. Well, we'll walk all the way down lower water, and then we'll see what direction we want to go in. It's either going to have to be west or north. Here's a nice sidewalk made of bricks. In the summertime, these trees are great. You get good relief from the sun walking through here in the summer. Now, if you're driving down here, you can't go any farther down lower water. It's actually a one-way street anyway that way. You can't drive the way I'm walking. That's what it is. You can't drive the way I'm walking. It's a one-way street. But you can walk either way, but you can't drive it. You gotta walk. You got to go up to Hollis, which is one street up the hill, and you can go back up you can go back north if you take Hollis. Wait, sorry. You can take this one north, and you got to go south on Hollis. There. Now I got it. I don't want to steer you wrong here. Hollis goes south, lower water goes north. But walking, as I usually am, I don't really think about any of that because I'm just walking. so it doesn't really concern me which way the one-way streets are. Lots of parking lots down here. Because a lot of people work down here in the day hours, and they need a place to park. There's a lot of office workers down here and people working at hotels and different things, and they need to park. So we have lots of parking lots down here. Bishop's Landing. Welcome to the shops and services. Halifax's renowned Bishop's Landing. This little area right here, and here's a sign tell you all about it. Historic Irish town at Bishop's Landing. Here we are. Cultural. Let's see, I've never read this sign before. Would you take a quick look at it? You are standing in the middle of an area that was once known as Irish Town. The name was first coined in 1750s, shortly after the founding of Halifax. At that time, a number of Gaelic-speaking Irish fishermen were among the first settlers here, and on it goes. And anyways, by 1879, the area had become densely developed, with houses and business on the upper streets, and houses and shops and warehouses and wharfs lining the front and lower Water Street. Anyways, yeah, little picture of what it looked like back then. Okay. Formerly known as Irish Town. I love those little historic signs they put around the city. I think Toronto has something like that too. Signs to tell you about historic sites and parts of the city. These trucks are all coming from the container terminal, the trailer ones. It's down, haul us to the container, and up lower water, which is leaving the terminal. Well, noisy right here. This building right here is really coming along now. I think by next summer we'll probably see it pretty well already by next summer. I mean, this summer coming, yeah. And I gotta cross the street, I think now. No, there's a sidewalk I can get. No, I have to cross the street, it's blocked. All right. Alright, we gotta get across the street, don't we? Yep, that building right there is that one you see when you're walking down the waterfront. The last building, the last new building. That's it right there. It looks a lot different over here on Lower Water Street than it does at the waterfront, because the part facing the waterfront isn't as tall. So I'm going to turn around here in a minute and show you what the building looks like from Lower Water Street. Okay, we'll turn around right here. This is what the building looks like from Lower Water Street. And when you're on the front of it, it's not that tall up there. It looks different. Okay. So there's going to be lots of apartments in there and all kinds of other things too. Shopping and places to eat. Alright. I'm at Morris and Lower Water. I'm going to keep right on going to the end of Lower Water. Lower Water, right there. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be a really nice place when it's all finished. Which I think it will be finished by summer. The spring or summer. It will be done. Because it's practically built now. It's all the heavy construction is done now. They're just doing they're putting the railings on today, and then they get that all done. They got a little more outside stuff to do down there, and then it'll just be the inside. Discovery Center, Nova Scotia Power. I think we went there once. I didn't find it all that interesting, but some people might. But here's a good place to charge your car. They're not loaded with chargers, but you got a few. I guess only 4. First come, first serve. I guess no, there's 4 poles, but that would be 8 chargers. Okay. Eight charging on each, 2 on each pole. So that's it. That's all you get for chargers. That's the big problem yet. We don't have enough chargers. I don't have an electric car. But there might be a day when that'll be all there is. But I did hear plans. The Canadian government is going to spend something like, I don't know what the figure was now, a lot of money. Maybe $1 billion or something to put chargers all across the country. And a lot of them, so you won't have any trouble finding a charger. That's one of the big obstacles to having an electric car right now. And if you're an apartment dweller, it's an obstacle until apartment buildings have to put chargers in. When they do that, then you'll be able to live in an apartment and have an electric car. But until then, it's not really a good idea if you're an apartment dweller to have an electric car. All right, we're to the end of Lower Water. I'm going out now onto, this is Hollis Street up here. I was in the South End one day last week. I'm not going to spend a long time in the same area where I was before. We got to cover new territory here, so I may be in part of it for a few minutes. I'm just looking at my time here. Oh, I got lots of time. About 20 minutes into this video so far. Got lots of time yet. Now we're gonna walk across the crosswalk. Try to do that safely. All right. That's the route to the ferry, or to the container terminal. If you're coming down Hollis Street, then you have to make a turn right there and go down behind the hotel, behind the Westin Hotel, and you'll get to the container terminal. Beauty bar. And then they got the tin spot. That's a hair place. And that's a restaurant. Red Asian fusion restaurant. Now we're coming up to Barrington Street. There's Peaks and Friendship Park, which I've been in that a couple times lately, so we won't bother with that today. Oh, they're getting us up on the rails here today. Yeah. They've moved it a little from where it was. I guess that's where it's going to stay right there now. They had to dig all the old wall out because it was crumbly. It couldn't hold the building safely. They jacked it all up. It's marvelous what they can do, eh? They got to get that all new wall under that and all that stuff and then put it back down. Well, where we want to go from here? I don't know. We'll find somewhere to go before too long here. Okay, let's take a ride. I'm on Barrington Street, heading north. Don't you love murals on buildings? I think they're pretty cool. There's an old building right there. Don't know the year of it. That's number 1222 Barrington. I gotta cross the street because I got too much stuff going on here on this side. Well, maybe not. I got a machine there on the sidewalk, but I can get around it. I can get around it that way. No big deal.
I'll just put a screw in there. So this one is going to come out of the corner.
I see a truck from the company where my wife works. We're almost to it. Right here. That's where my wife works, right there. Midland Courier. She would know this guy. I don't know him, but she would. Some of the drivers there know me, some don't. I don't think that guy does. Well, we'll make our way up Barrington for a little ways and then we'll figure out where we want to go from there on this chilly Monday morning. It's all right though. There's a car from beautiful British Columbia. let's see if we can get across the street. All right, we can go now. Get across there. And let's see, what street is this? I don't like to take same streets all the time because you get bored. So we just gotta see what this street is called. Now there's no signs pointing this way at all. So. Okay, we'll walk up a little ways. All right, making our way in we are in the south end. We're going kind of westward now in the south end. Maybe the next street I'll see the sign and I can tell you what street it is. I haven't got these all memorized. It's impossible to memorize all these streets. It might be. No, I don't think it's South Street, but it's close to South Street. But I don't think it's South Street. We'll see when we get up here at the intersection. Look at this apartment building, got all the heat pumps in there too. I love it. I love the heat pump. It's great. It's supposed to make your light bill less, so we'll see. It wasn't working when we first moved in, so our light bill was high, but hopefully it'll be lower now. And it keeps your house at a nice temperature. We only got one heat pump and it heats the whole apartment. Because the air blows out of there pretty good, and it blows it all through the house because it blows enough that it doesn't just trickle out. It comes out pretty good. So yeah, I like it. They say it's a lot cheaper than baseboard heaters, so I hope it is. I know it keeps the apartment very comfortable. Morris Street, that's what we're on. Let me see now if I can remember next time I come up here. But I'll try my best. Morris Street. I hope you're enjoying the little walk around with me today, because it's always a pleasure coming out here and making videos. If I didn't make videos, I wouldn't know what to do with myself all day, so it's really great. Now there's a way to get around an electric skateboard flying right up these hills. You gotta be a good skateboarder though to do that. I'm on the back end of that glass building right over there's the library. And the other one, the new one that just got built. And of course, that's Queen Street right here. You know what I'm thinking about doing? Maybe going to Starbucks this morning when I get done making my video. I'll finish my video, and then I think I'll go to Starbucks and hang out there for a while. Sounds like a good idea. Now I walk right on through the intersection here, I guess. There, okay, that will go. Busy corner here, you can get run over here quite easily. I'll try to get across here. Okay. I'm on Birmingham Street. We'll walk up Birmingham today. Oh, look at the nice German Shepherd there. Looks like a young one. Fully grown though. I love dogs. I'm a dog lover. Birmingham Street is a very nice residential street. I gotta say, I think I would love living in this area. But that's not where we are. We're way out in Lower Saxville. It's to accommodate my wife and my son in their jobs. Since I'm not working, I can accommodate them there so they don't have to travel so far to work. Personally, myself, I would love it living right around here. It's one of those nice little neighborhoods. And there's the ticket guy. Ticket guy making sure you didn't pay your ticket, you pay your parking, you're gonna get a ticket. Let's go down this way, shall we? This is Clyde Street. I've been on this a few times, but when I come back up around by Starbucks, I'll sign off up in that area. And we'll go in there and my video will be done, and I'll go in there and have a coffee and relax for a while and take it easy and hang out before I go back home. No sense going home too early because nobody there. Just me. That ain't no fun, so yeah, I'll just hang out over here and then go home later. Dresden Row. Good old Dresden Row. Okay. Let's go up. Let's head north. There. Now this will intersect with Spring Garden Road, and we'll probably go down Spring Garden Road, and I will finish this video at Starbucks. Haven't been there for a while. Thought about it a couple of times, but didn't go in. But today's my day. I'm going to Starbucks today. I started off my day with Van Hout coffee. We don't have a Van Hout coffee shop here, but I had that one first this morning. Then I had a Tim Hortons down by the Water Street Terminal, the ferry, right there. You're close to the ferry station as well. Water Street Terminal, and hung out there for about half an hour, 45 minutes. Then started my video there, and I'm going to finish my coffee at Starbucks. Spring Garden Road is right here. Somebody's smoking marijuana back there. I could clearly smell that when I came by. And Spring Garden Road is busy today. It's always busy. It's one of the busy streets in downtown Halifax. Probably the busiest one in downtown Halifax. Starbucks. I mean, Starbucks. I got Starbucks on the brain. Look, it's right there. But it may not stop yet. We'll see. All right. I'm going to cross the street when the light turns. I'll go over here and then cross. Then I'll save an intersection. Because I'm going to go to the public washroom down here in the park lane before I come back over to Starbucks. All right, let's go across and I'll make my way down to Park Lane. Where I'll end this video there. All right. Or I may not. I might just wait and end it up at Starbucks. I'll just turn it off when I go in here. All right, so I'm not signing off yet. I'm just turning it off to go in here. Okay? All right, I'll get right back to you. All right, I'm back. Just came out of Park Lane. We're going to make our way over to Starbucks, which isn't a long journey from here. But I might just spend a little more time on the street here before I sign off. Okay? Starbucks is right there. We're going to walk down the street and come back up the other side, okay? I just don't feel like ending this video yet. A lot of people out today, even though it's kind of cool. Kind of cool, but it's not that bad as long as you're dressed for the elements. It's okay. I feel like I'm dressed for the elements. Starbucks right over there, which I'm going to go before long. Right. Let's walk up the street right here. You can see Citadel Hill in the background there. I try to stay away from Citadel Hill on windy days, which not too many days in the winter that I go to Citadel Hill. If I can get a day that's calm, I might take advantage of that and go up there. But I know it's windy, and that's why I don't go there much in the winter. I can go there in the summer when the tourists are all up there and all that stuff. Cleve Sports store moved over here some time ago. They used to be on Spring Garden, almost right across from Tim Hortons. Van Hout Coffee Services. Some restaurants sell that. There's not a Van Hout restaurant here, but some restaurants serve that coffee. I love it. I love Van Hout coffee. That's what I use home. Van Hout coffee. I've tried Tim Hortons, I've tried Starbucks, I've tried all the brand names, and I'll tell you, there's nothing can compare with Van Hout coffee. It's the best. It's the absolutely best coffee that you can buy to have, especially in a coffee machine. Like you want to put the pods in your machine, they taste really good. So Van Hout #1. Give them a good plug. They're not paying me to do that, but I'm going to brag them up. When we were in Montreal, I found the Van Hout, original Van Hout coffee shop. And you can go in and sit down, you can have breakfast, and that's what we did. We went in there and got something to eat and had coffee, and it was so good. I don't know if I had it in one of my videos or not, probably. I know I took a picture of it, it's on my phone. The original Van Hout coffee shop. If they had one of those here, I would go there. I forget about Tim Hortons. I'm going to Van Hout. But we don't have that here. Well, here's Birmingham. Birmingham, I walked up that before. I'm just thinking I might go over one more street. And yeah, let's make it a little bit longer. We'll walk one more street. I mean, I could go down that one, but I want to go just a little bit. I don't want to leave you guys with a real short video. I know I got over half an hour, but we can do better than that. We'll walk down this way. The library's right there, but I don't think I need to go to the library today for anything. Casablanca, the authentic Moroccan cuisine. I know nothing about Moroccan cuisine. What do Moroccans eat? I don't know. I've never been in a Moroccan restaurant. So Casablanca. Everybody's seen the movie, right? 2014 Best Halifax Restaurants by Urban Spoon. Wow, shows you what all they got here. Minato sushi, that's Japanese, yeah. Well, it's a really good, rated one of the best restaurants. Japanese restaurants. Sushi might be wonderful, but I have no intention of eating raw fish. So, for those that like it, go to it. For me, no. No, I couldn't. I don't think I could handle eating raw fish out there. We got to go this. No, we can walk down too. No, we got to go this side, and then cross over. I can cross over to the next block. I hope you're enjoying our little walk around today, guys. It's had fun, as I always do, making these videos, talking to you folks. It's great. Can't find anything better to do with my time. I'm glad I got into making videos, because it's a great pastime, a great hobby, something I love doing. I never get tired of making videos. Sometimes I run out of fresh ideas here in Halifax. On those days when I run out of a fresh idea, I come downtown and walk around. Because it's always different. It doesn't matter if I've walked the same streets, it's always a little bit different. You see somebody new on the street, and say, something's different. There's always something just a little bit different. So I come down here and spend my day that way. All right, we're going to try to cross the street. Nothing coming. Look at that. Looking right down Spring Garden. Nothing on the street, hardly. The next block is Starbucks. You can see the sign hanging out down there. They built some nice bus shelters here. They're fairly new. When they widen the street, look at these wide sidewalks, eh? Aren't they wide? I bet they're 15 feet from one side to the other, and the same thing on the other side. All you got here for cars is just one lane each way. That's it. No turning lanes, no parking. There's no parking allowed on this section of Spring Garden Road. Which I love it. It makes it good for tourists and good for people walking. You got lots of room to walk. It used to be narrow sidewalks, and you had to go no more than 2 side by side. Now you can have 4 side by side, and you can still have room to walk around. There we are, my location, my destination. I'm almost at my destination. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to push that like button. If you're not yet a subscriber, I'd love it if you became a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, my thanks to you for becoming a subscriber of this channel, Halifax Walker. And with that, I hope you're having a really nice day. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.